Okay, so deciding what I want to do in life. That's kind of really morbid. But right now, two paths. One is volleyball. One is teaching. So I'm probably just going to be going through pros and cons. It's just essentially to help me get my thoughts out, see what way I want to go. Because, well, this is my life. That's kind of important. You know, this may be helpful, so may as well do it. Without further ado, let's go. So we got some pros for volleyball. I was thinking, well, right now I have motivation. That's a massive part as to why I want to do it, because I want to do it. It's gonna take a lot of time. That's a lot of time, a lot of effort. It's not good, but that's essentially with most things. Most competitive sports gonna need time and effort, so that would be a con. I gotta write that down. Other things for volleyball, I have prior experience, because in high school, I still am in high school, but I would play on the school volleyball team. We won a couple of things, you know. That's been past why I have so much motivation and haiku. I guess haiku would be the same for a lot of people. I've seen on Coach Donnie. He's a really good YouTuber. He told me a lot about volleyball. I see a lot of people like, oh, I'm here from haiku, I'm here from haiku. Yeah. So yeah. But it's not really much prior experience. So I obviously need to say that. So money, that's obviously a big part. It pays decently well, I guess. Nothing too crazy. I'm obviously talking about if I don't get a bunch of sponsors. But yeah, so essentially high risk, high reward, because it can be lots of money. And that can be it for now, at least for the volleyball side. On the other side, you have teaching, which is stable, decently easy course to get in, I would say. I mean, I'm a semi-rational individual, and I personally think I would have the qualifications once I obviously go through uni, do the 4 years, get the degree. I think I would be able to pass uni, and then get a degree, and then do it. So, someone like me with my grades and stuff, I'd assume it'd be pretty easy. No, sorry, not easy, obviously, but not too hard. So low risk. It also means that I can change my mind, I guess, so to speak. But if I dedicate myself to volleyball, I'm gonna have to just dedicate myself to volleyball. And especially during these, my 1.5, bit less, years left of high school, they're going to be dedicated to volleyball. And that means it's kind of like shutting them off, because I'm obviously going to have to make sacrifices with my studies. So my grades are obviously going to drop, man. Going into year 12, it's probably not going to be good. So that can be on a negative. So also another risk for volleyball would be, what was it? It was lots of risk, something to do with risk. It was, what was it? Learning curve, actually, yeah, learning curve. So it's a very steep learning curve. Obviously, I'm not the tallest. that's definitely a con. Not the right body. obviously, because the nets are fucking massive, they're like 2-3 meters high, and I'm nowhere near. I'm like 1.5, I think, 1.6 meters, obviously. I think that's like 5'6", 7". I'm 5'6", 7", around that. Obviously, I'm still gonna grow because I'm only 16, but that's not exactly something I can bank on. But yeah, back to teaching. Pros: extremely stable. Obviously, once I become a teacher, it's very stable because you have work cover, stuff like that. You also get 4 weeks holidays, so lots of holidays, because you get the holidays with the students, which makes sense. Also, I can get help from my parents because my mum works in a special ed school, so like she can tell me stuff about that, and also my sister's aspiring to be a teacher, an English teacher. At least at this moment, she's in her 4th year, so I can opportunities for help. So as I was saying, my family has past experiences with school, which is good if I want to be a teacher. What else? Income. It's, as I said before, it's very stable. It's nothing too crazy, obviously, because it's a teacher, but it's a healthy amount. When I get a family, or hopefully if I get a family, it'll be enough to support them, so that's good. Support family, good. What else about teaching? Like, as I said before, low risks. What else? Time. As I said before, I'm obviously going to get much more time if I'm going to go for a uni degree in teaching. This means during my current years, I can probably look for a job because I'm not going to be training and not going to be hardening my body. So like matching it up to the volleyball standards. So I'm going to have more time, and as I said before, I can get a job. That means I can get an income, and then it makes it easier to get stuff that I like probably better recording equipment, maybe a computer so I can actually play some games with my friends, because I like that, and I can watch some 180p, some anime, because I'm that guy. But yeah, I should write that down. Yeah, more free time, more money, in the sense that I have more opportunities to get more money. Yeah, at least in my early years, because obviously as I am right now, I'm not going to get accepted for any pro scholarship or pro anything, because it's much harder to earn money, essentially. But right now I can get a part-time job. Currently do that if I want to be a professional volleyball player, because those hours would be dedicated to me practicing. What else? Send motivation. Okay, let's talk about the motivation for teaching. Don't get me wrong, decent amount of motivation, nothing crazy. It's obviously not as much as volleyball, considering this discussion. Yeah, but I still do want to be a teacher. It just kind of came to me. I specifically want to be, in case you're wondering, math and something else. It's probably going to be physics. Or maybe, if I'm really frisky, what I can do, get a degree, get a teaching degree, but only probably major in math. And then, while I'm also doing teaching, I'll become a professional volleyball. Yeah, I'll do that. No, that's not gonna happen. I can hope, at least. That's peak, and then I can talk to them about my students, be like, yo, yeah, not to flex or anything, but you see the Olympics, yeah, I'm in it. But good amounts of passion. This is for teaching, because I obviously do have that passion for it, otherwise I wouldn't be considering it. It's mainly passion for math specifically, and like teaching just a good branch of that, and like it's good for what I want to do in a sense. Also, I'm pretty good with just talking to people. Yeah, because I'm not really that afraid of stuff, and also kids are fun to mess around with. Okay, not in a weird way, obviously, but like to like joke around with, and like as a student myself, I understand that when you talk to a teacher, it's very enjoyable, and especially if you have like a chill teacher, it's probably what I'm going to do if I am going to be a teacher. They can be really good, and like that's definitely really enjoyable. That's about it for now. Yeah, that's all I can really think of. Let me give it a couple more seconds though, just in case inspiration strikes fast. Let's talk about some more cons for volleyball. That's because that's obviously the reason. If it was all just pros, I would definitely go with volleyball. But right now, let's talk about some more cons. But yeah, damn, it's on the cusp. It's like at the edge. I'm about to think of it. What was it? Oh, family experience. That's it. And knowing my family has done anything like that, I've been close. My brother's been close in a sense. He made it to nationals for swimming. He was a really good swimmer. Went to nationals in Australia. Then he gave up, which makes sense. He didn't want to do it. Fair enough. I did the same thing, except I only had states. But yeah, so that's a con. I have no prior experience, and like in terms of competitive sport, and like at a high level. So like I'm not gonna know how to deal with it at the very least. That's con. That's about it for now. So yeah, goodbye peeps. See you next time. Sorry, that's such a bad intro. Sorry, outro. Sorry, that's a really bad outro. Might keep it, might not. Let's see.